What's up, guys? My name is Spaz. Welcome to my channel. I want to go over Big Oil again with you guys because I have uploaded a video where I've done this solo stealth, but there's a much faster and more efficient way of doing day one that I want to show with you guys. I've been meaning to show you this for quite some time, but it's much easier. And then I want to go over my process of taking care of day two, in particular finding the engine. And I'm also going to link a bunch of resources in the description for you guys if you're still having troubles finding the correct engine. But let's just go ahead and start out with day one. Going to be using the Car 4. Honestly, all you need is some sort of assault rifle or SMG with a decent mag capacity to employ this strategy or technique. So essentially what we're going to do, we're going to sneak up to the house. By the way, these fences can be electrified. I think you guys know that. So if there is an entrance you can get in, go in through that. For example, if the mission spawns you over here with the van, try not to cut these fences. Occasionally they'll be electrified and you're pretty much SOL as soon as you start getting tased. It's the same thing with these doors. I do not open doors on this mission just because they can be booby-trapped, and that's an instant loss. So I'm going to sneak up and find this door is typically open. Sometimes it's not. If it isn't, I'm going to go up through the basement. Okay, a lot going on here because I'm going to do this really fast. What we're going to do, we're essentially going to rush in and shoot all these guys. You can do this as long as you shoot them before them shooting at you. It doesn't matter if they detect you or they become alerted. As long as they don't fire their guns, you're good to go. So we can essentially just do this entire area in less than a minute. So let's just get at it here. Okay, this room's clear. Let's go to the next one. That was weird. Bad aim was that was. That room's clear. Now we just got to go upstairs and get these guys down. One more in here, watching the cams, and then outside. We're good. Let me double check to make sure there aren't any stragglers walking around outside. There shouldn't be. I'm going to go check the basement as well. Anybody in the basement? Yep, that was the last guy. Sweet. All areas are clear. We're good to go. Now all we have to do is find the safe, set up the drill, and go on to day two. Now the only reason I really don't do this mission that often is because there's a lot of waiting around with the addition of the Titan safes on day one. I don't like having to wait forever. I mean, you know, 250 seconds. And then you have to wait for the computer on day two. Just a lot of waiting around. Not a big fan of it. If I do this mission, I always alt-tab out once I've gotten everything taken care of. Now, one thing you can do, obviously, look for all the intel. Once you've stealthed this out, here's another piece of intel. Here's a key card. That's a nice piece of intel. Saves you from having to use a jammer on one of the doors. And then I'm going to look for weapons. Typically there are either weapon crates inside the house. Can I not? I don't want to open that door. I can't walk out that. Okay, fine. Whatever. Here's another weapon crate. They'll be in the house. Basement area here. Sometimes upstairs. They can be inside this room here as well. You can shoot this door open. That's fine. We have two jammers that we can use to get some cash as well. So while you are waiting for the drill, just do this. Get any extra loot you can find. But as you can tell, if you've watched my first video, the way that we just did this is much easier than the way I initially did it, going very slow. And actually, I want to ask you guys, a lot of people have told me that using the ECM jammer with ECM feedback helps out with this mission. If you've used feedback on this mission and it's worked, please tell me how you've done it. Every time I have tried to use feedback on this mission, the cops get instantly called. Now, I haven't really toyed around with it since some of the recent patches, but if anybody has gotten it to work or they do use feedback, please tell me how you are doing it, because I would like to try it out and have success with it. Each time I have done it, no success. There are two other areas where weapons crates can spawn. I'm sure you guys all know this. If they aren't in the house, in the basement, Let's go fix this drill real quick. There are 2 sheds on this map towards the sides that some of these weapon crates are stored. Here we go. Hold on. Let me jump down. Do my thing here. Don't have to worry about cameras, by the way, once you take out that guy upstairs. Okay, this room's empty. There's no weapons in here. Let's go check this shed. Sometimes there's weapons in these sheds. Yep, here we go. Sweet. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. Oh, there's 2 weapons. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all of the moving of these bags and drilling and move on to day 2 so you guys don't have to watch all that nonsense.
Yeah, that's the inventor's address. Beautiful.
Segern är vår, segern är vår. Vi har vunnit, segern
Ride
är vår.
or die. That was their motto. Well done. This intel will help us greatly. Study it closely before we hit the scientist's house. Point breakdown.
Alright, guys, here we go with day 2. Actually, accidentally forgot to equip a pistol. That's alright. We'll just take care of this with our car 4. Not a big deal. Grab the key card. Now, identifying the engine, a lot of people do all these fancy schmancy things to identify it. All you're really looking for are 2 clipboards, and then you're going to use the PSI reading downstairs, do a simple calculation, and you're good to go. Hold on. I got to get out of the way of these guys. Okay, we got 3 coming out. That's weird. Never seen this before. Are all 3 coming outside? Well, hello. Oh, no, you didn't want to stay outside? Is it too chilly? You need to go get a coat? I'm going to take out this guy, I think, out here. Go away. Where are you, buddy? There you are. You're going to the front of the map. Typically, there are 5 guards on this map. Occasionally, there will be 6. Not a big deal if there are 6. Dominate, convert. Good to go. If you guys haven't done this mission solo stealth or seen it solo stealth, at the end of the mission you will have to fight off a few cops because the helicopter coming in basically alerts them. Alright, let's move inside this house and get to work here. There's a camera there. There's a guy here. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, where are you going? Where are you 2 gentlemen going? One's going outside, one's going over there. Beautiful. This guy thinks, I think he wants to go for a swim. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good thing I didn't blast him. There's a camera there. Let me get out of range of that camera. There's another camera in that room. Let's take this guy out.
I was drinking the mongoose.
Yeah.
Half margarita lunch.
Awesome way to answer a pager. Inside the cover of a pool. See if I can bag him through this wall. Oh, kind of. Sweet. I'm gonna move this bag to a somewhat better location. I'm gonna move it down and over here. Just cuts. Just to cover our ace. There we go. Good enough. Alright, where are these other 3 or 4? 2 down. Gonna keep an eye for the intel, the 2 clipboards that we're looking for. Sometimes it will be upstairs. What we got going on in here? Is that a fixed AI? Sometimes there will be fixed AI on this map. What I mean by that, they don't move. They just sit in one spot the entire round. Where are... I would like a camera in a good area to lure these guards. I'm curious, where are you guys? Nobody's upstairs? What the hell? What do you guys have against upstairs? Does the mad scientists get all upset when you are up here or what? What the hell? That guy's still in that room. Huh. I don't know where these guys are. Well, this is interesting. camera there. What the hell? There's the scientist. Huh. Oh, there's... They're all in there. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I think we could do a double intimidate here. Yeah, why not? Why not? What the hell?
Hands up! Hands up! No sudden movement! Put him up!
Ah, we're going to have to convert this guy.
Every hostage you take slows the cops down.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Down on your knees!
Now that you've taken a hostage, the police assault
I
slowly
need to tie this guy
On the
down.
ground!
I need to make sure I eliminate these cameras because I am going to have a guy running around. So we need to look for any other cameras. I got to answer this pager actually. It's okay. I'm here.
Next time it goes off, we can see.
Sorry this is taking me forever, guys. Usually it goes a little bit more smooth. Let me go ahead and... I need to make sure I take down some cameras. Where was that one? Did I get that one in that room? Oh, here's one here. Alright, now... Easy way for telling which room the computer is in. Look on the outside. You can tell which... Especially if you have the shutter code, you open up the shutters. That's not it. Let's go look on the other side. Process of elimination. Oh, whoa, whoa. I forgot about that one. Is there one out here? I forget. Okay. There's the server room. You can see it from the outside. Now we don't have to waste a jammer. We can simply go up there and that's the server room. Keycard that I got from day one. Hack the computer, and while we wait, I'm going to do a sweep of the house for the intel. So, I've talked about this in my other video. The intel we are looking for 2 clipboards. They are going to tell us the amount of hoses that are on the big blue canister, as well as the element that we're supposed to find in the second canister on the engine. Then from there, we have the PSI reading in the basement. You can simply take that and multiply it by 0.07 to get a bar amount that is displayed on the engine rather than a large PSI reading. That's where people get confused with the PSI. If you take that PSI number and multiply that by 0.07, you come up with the correct bar. Okay, so this is going to have one hose, H. It's going to have one hose coming out of the big blue canister. If it said 2H, 2 hoses, 3H, 3 hoses. So we found that intel. We know it's going to be one hose. Let's go check upstairs, check around again. I always recommend bringing a tack light for this, especially down in the basement occasionally. Here we go. It's deuterium with one hose. And then from there, all we have to do is find the PSI reading. Now, I'm going to link you guys in the description to some apps and tools that have been designed to show you where the engine should be if you enter in the intel that you have. But I've had instances where certain hoses are mixed or kind of backwards. So double check to make sure that... just make sure that you're doing the calculations on your end as well and not relying solely on this app that I will link down in the description. Let's go ahead and fast forward to when we were down in the basement looking for that deuterium and one hose engine. Okay, let's go downstairs. We know that it's deuterium. That is going to be a blue can, and there should only be one big hose coming out of the blue can. But more importantly, let's find the PSI reading. Okay, 5,783. I've got my phone out. Where is my calculator? This should be around 400 when you calculate this. That's nice. My phone decided to freeze. Huh. Thank you very little, Apple. You just froze. It literally just locked up. Perfect timing. Right in the middle of a recording, my phone would do this. Wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, it would. Thank you. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Appreciate your quality. All right. Utilities, calculator. Here we go. 5,000. It should be around 400. 5,783 divided by...
This is top science stuff.
Or I'm sorry, times 0.7, not divided. 0.07, rather. 404. So it has to be greater than or equal to 404. A blue can with one hose with a blue deuterium can. That's not it. That has two hoses. That's not it. That's not it. Let's see what do we got here. Here's one hose. Okay, so this is an option. Let's look at the gauge reading. Let's go find the other ones to see if... There we go. Nope. That's not going to be it. That's not the right one. That one had, see this, the reading on this. It's not above 404. Here's one that is. Does this have one hose on it? No, it has three. Let me go back and look. Take a peeky. Like I said, this app that I will link in the description, sometimes it helps. Other times I've noticed it's way off. Let's see here. How many hoses is that? That's one hose. Well above 400, so it has to be this one. Because as you can see, our calculation came out to 404. This one's close to 500, so it is greater than or equal to in comparison to... Where's that other one that had one hose? I always get lost down here. Seriously. I just feel like I'm walking around in the dark. I don't know what's going on. See? That has three hoses. Damn it, where's the one with the one hose coming out of it? Oh, there isn't one. I'm an idiot, basically. No, there has to be. I swear. Guys, I'm losing my mind. Where? That's the one, right? Wasn't there another one in here? With just one hose? No. Alright, it has to be this one, okay? Not only does the calculation show a greater than or equal to the 404 bar mark, but it also has deuterium and it only has one hose. Let's just double check. That should be it. This has three hoses. That's two hoses. That can't be it. These aren't blue. These aren't blue. This is blue. Three hoses. Can't be it. Yellow, green, blue, three hoses. Can't be it. It's this one. So yeah, it's pretty simple once you know what you're looking for. You want to find the two clipboards. It tells you the number of hoses that are on the big blue canister. Then you're going to find the element, whatever the secondary can is. Once you find out what that element is, you go to the whiteboard. You look up what color that canister is, what color tank that is. Then you go to that monitor, find the PSI, take that number, multiply it by 0.07 to get a rough estimate on the bar amount. Go look at the gauges on the engines for a bar amount that is either greater than or less than, or greater than or equal to, less than or equal to the amount you calculated, and find the correct gauge, also with the correct amount of hoses and the correct color tank. Sounds complicated, but you do it a few times, and it's pretty simple. Like I said, the main reason I wanted to do this was to really show you day one and how to do it a little bit easier, but then also to explain my long-winded thought process for picking the correct engine, and kind of also provide you with some links with other tools you guys can use to your benefit. Now we gotta wait. If we had gotten the airplane key, we could escape from the airplane after they confirmed the engine, but unfortunately we didn't, so what we have to do is kind of hide out. I hide out back here. I always play this mission if I'm doing it by myself offline. I always bring the AI, just because this last portion, it's not like you're going to have a ton of problems surviving it, but it's just nice to have them there. makes the mission that much easier to just sit here and let them do their thing while the helicopter checks the engine. Other things to talk about with this mission, I don't know if I touched on this, but I want to tell you about this again. The strategy we use for day one occasionally will not work if there are a ton of Mendozas in the house. I have seen Mendozas spawn inside the house on day one, and if that happens, there's just so many people in the house, it's really difficult to blast them all before they have a chance to shoot you. So be aware of that. Now here's the alarm. The alarm goes off as soon as the helicopter's overhead, so we're gonna toss him the engine, and then the cops are gonna respond. We'll hide out until he comes back to pick us up. But we are Dr. Fantastic. That is the correct engine. I'm gonna go hide behind my trusty moss-covered tree stump. Looks kind of. I want to touch it. I think moss is like the coolest feeling thing in the world. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody else like touching moss just because it feels cool? Am I really weird? Is that a weird thing to do? Apparently. I think it might be. Kind of upset that I mentioned that. So now we wait here. We can critique Dallas's attire. I dig the suit minus the shoes. Can't be wearing black shoes with brown pants, bro. Can't do that. That is a... What the hell do they call that? Faux pas? No. What the hell is that? What is that? What is a word when you are wearing something that is not fashionable? Like a no-no. Like white socks with black pants. What do they call those? I don't know. Whatever they do refer to them as, Dallas is rocking it.
Taser, taser, taser! Look out!
Yeah, standoff. I don't know what these guys are doing. This is kind of interesting. No, don't shoot at them. Oh, they weren't shooting at you. It's like these two are staring each other down. Oh, now he's getting shot. Hey, you shoot me.
It's the motherfucking taser!
Oh. If you guys have watched this video and have also watched my previous one where I announced that I'll be giving more Christmas DLC, I will be giving more of it away, check back this week for announcements on winners. And I am not announcing them in this one. I wanted to give everybody enough time this weekend to have seen that video before I pick somebody. So I will announce them all throughout the week and probably even have another one before all is said and done. And to the original winners of the first set of this Christmas DLC, I have sent you guys PMs. Nobody's responded to me just yet, so please do check your PMs. Let me find my notepad again. I will read out the names again. That is Go27, Refreshing Ryan, and Rapid Venom. Those are the YouTube accounts. Dang it. I have sent PMs to, so check your YouTube inbox. Get out of here. Shouldn't have to fight you guys. I stealthed this mission. Alright, we're good to get out of here. Sweet, we did it. Like I said, I just wanted to show you how to do day one again and then provide you guys with some information on day two and give you my thought process when I do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what the payout is. If I remember correctly, it's somewhat low on this mission in comparison to others that take about the same amount of time. Yeah, it's 700,000. Maybe we'll get an infamous item to make up for the time invested for that payout. Come on. Give me something salty. I think I have like 30 of those. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, stay tuned for some content this week. Some Payday 2 specific stuff. I have some projects that I will begin working on first part of the week, and then I will be announcing winners and even announcing some more giveaway contests. So stay tuned for that. As always, thanks again for watching. We will catch you guys later. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Kioka.